On this episode we explore Xosla and Puebla. We spend a lot of time with Carmen. Xosla is known for textiles and fabrics. It's a small little town north of Puebla. We spent a lot of time with Carmen. She fed us 3 times a week, I think. It was great. Carmen gets her water from a cistern, which is where they fill it up like once a week. Water will come to the pipes, fills up this tank in the house and this tank outside, and she has to use that water for a week.
And here we have Nepali Cactus soup. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks wavy in. It almost tastes a little minty, maybe because there's mint in here.
Big old dripping. What is it? We tried to help out wherever we could. We washed a lot of dishes, and man, that water is ice cold. My kids learned some simple games, and once again we learned that we don't know how to play soccer. Not very many people have cars in Xosla, so you pay 20 or 30 pesos and get a tuk-tuk.
How is it? Still want to drive one across the country?
This was our first big cultural party, and wow, we were surprised.
What you cooking, Elder? Sí, está aquí en Mexico, in Xosla. And they're way bigger parties than we do in Utah. Way bigger. And we're having pozole. Pozole. Good stuff. Look at the birthday girl. Wow. Okay, we're at the birthday party. We got here at 3 o'clock and it's 10 after 7. It's just barely kicking off. It's like for a 6-year-old girl. So we got this drink. That's a real sugar cane. You sit and chew on. Everyone's got one. You scoop out apple. It's like an apple cider drink. So everything they eat and drink has no preservatives. That's why they live to 100. They eat so healthy. If they want pineapple juice, they get a pineapple, put it in the blender, grind it up, and add water. I'm telling you, we're doing it all wrong in America.
All in English.
This is over at Andy's house. She's trying to give us pottery on Google Translate. Solamente uno, solamente uno. This is another example of how simple they live in Mexico. This is her front room and living room in the front area with a courtyard, a couple bedrooms in the back. And she gets her water from an actual well. There's a pump down in there and they pump into their tank. Well, this gets good. This is the dentist office right here. I'm finding in Mexico you don't judge the book by its cover because all the houses are like trashy on the outside, but they can be nice on the inside. I hope it's nice in there. Close your eyes.
What's the matter, Cash? You're looking at all these extractors?
I can say that I've never had a dentist pull her phone out of her back pocket for pictures. It was a little bit different. And you have to hold it open for her.
Plug the x-ray machine into the wall there. And set up. In the sink? In Mexico?
Let's go to a different hotel.
Why?
This place is like, the beds are like cardboard. I'm sitting on the couch because of that.
When we weren't at Carmen's, we were just living normal life, trying to catch up on school. Hap was trying to get his tooth out.
What are you doing, Happer? Are you have it hooked to a car?
What is it? Ew. Where was yours from?
Right here.
Yours?
Right here, right here.
This is the first and the last time I will ever have two kids lose two teeth in the same day. So I heard that the tooth fairy pays double when he can do a 2-for-1. Pretty good deal.
Bri, where are we?
Okay, so the 15 kilograms of laundry, which is 230 pesos. That's, how much is that? $11, full service, pick it up tomorrow. That's worth it, because we got a lot of laundry. All right, we're getting ready to head up to the Popo Volcano National Park Visitor Center type thing. I just found it on Google, looks kind of cool. 2-hour drive, and looks like it goes out through the country, so we might find some cool stuff out there. Let's go see what we can find.
We always like to pull off the main road and go into these little towns to see what we can find. Get the non-touristy areas. Boy, this one was non-touristy.
I don't even know what town we're in. We'll just add a little description. But these towns on the way to the volcano all specialize in rock. Everything we've been seeing is rock.
That's cool.
These are grinding things. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Para el maíz? That's for corn. We're in a small town, and I'm telling you, everyone is looking at us. I'm sure if you look around. I don't think I've ever been this much of a minority in my life. Everyone is staring at us from everywhere. If you look, they all look away. It's pretty funny. Let's find some good food. I can smell food. I think we'll find some good food. Oh, look at this stuff. Hap and I hiked up this little thing to look at this. We're on the volcano, and this is a layer of an eruption. Who knows how long ago? Look at the layer behind us.
Look at that.
Look at that big on the map. Show 'em.
Look at this. Look.
Yep. It's really flaky. It's crumbly pumice. It's all pumice. Super
It's like
lightweight rock.
Super light.
Super lightweight. Like that rock weighs nothing. And we're probably, I don't know, gosh, 20 miles from the tip of the volcano. That's just cool. Okay, we're just a titch over 10,000 feet. And now we're in a whole different Mexico. We're going up to the top of the side up by this volcano. We saw this little place with smoke coming out of chimney with quesadillas. So we're gonna check it out. And of course, shrine. There's always a shrine. Says, oh cool. How's that, Ives? Is that cool? Gracias.
Yeah.
I cannot really what I want.
Good. Ivy just got a big glass of fresh squeezed orange juice. The cinnamon?
Cinnamon. Chocolate covered cinnamon. That tastes like Christmas to me.
Chocolate covered cinnamon.
Okay,
That's what it's.
This was just up the hill from the quesadilla place, like 11,000 feet. I just never expected to find this kind of stuff in Mexico. We continued on up the road, and it was a landscape like I've never seen. It was so cool to see such a new, diverse area.
We did a little pit stop for Porter. Mexican food doesn't really work with him. He's trying to throw up, and we're trying to promote it, but we can't get him to throw up. That's cool. We have arrived at the volcano. Nope, can't see it. Cloudy day. But I'll bet it looks cool up there. It was only like a 3-hour drive. But, yep, that is called the Cloudcano.
On the way back down, we headed into another small town and just kind of wandered around. And you really get the feel of Mexico, the way these people live. It's like going back in time 100 years. In Utah, if you see corn, it's for agriculture, for cows. But in Mexico, they all grow this corn. It's their food source, their stock. They cut it by hand, they stack it up, they burn it in the winter, and then they'll pile it up on the roof, and they'll just grind it on those rocks. It's amazing how they live.
Look at that one.
What the? Ivy, stand next to that.
Oh, crap.
You could like take a bath and I think.
Oh my gosh. What'd you get?
I got this.
What are you gonna do with it?
Gonna make paint out of it. I always wanted one of these smasher things.
Yep.
We got a big soup bowl. I thought we could do soup in, and then some serving pots.
And what did you pay for all this stuff?
435 pesos. What's that?
$23.
$23.
At the end of this day, down in the valley, we got a great shot of Popo, and it gave us a little bit of a show.
This is all the people waiting to get the vaccine. It is November 19th.
It was very common to see people like this, with 2 face masks and face shields. When you don't have access to free healthcare, you're pretty darn careful.
We're here at the Parian market in downtown Pueblo. This is where you're gonna get all your touristy stuff. Not a market for the locals, but you don't want to waste some money on some touristy junk. Come on down to the Parian market. Para probar. All right, hold on. What do we got here? Oh,
Chocolate?
chapulina.
Chapulina?
Chapulina.
Tengo el mole, el chocolate, el mole, una
Dos,
galletita,
tres.
una blusa, también de mesa.
Tastes like popcorn.
Sure, take it for.
Kinda.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
35.
Is that
35.
35?
Okay, so you get your money out.
I have 100.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay. What?
Gracias. Gracias.
Gracias a usted.
Gracias.
Hasta luego.
It says Pueblo, doesn't it?
After the Parian market, we walked into downtown Pueblo, and man, I just, again, blown away with this city. I just didn't have any idea this kind of stuff was in Mexico. This is the Cathedral in Puebla, the biggest one we viewed, and it was just amazing. About 2 blocks away was this other cathedral, another amazing cathedral, and this time I almost left the drone in Mexico.
Making some burgers with Carmen, pea stewed, some brownies.
The last night before we left Mexico, they wanted American food. And we asked them what that was, and they said hamburger, cheesecake, and brownies. So we did our best. We got all the supplies we could find in Mexico and put together a meal. Anytime there's a big party, they always cook outside on these little cookers with real charcoal. And they're experts at starting it, because we sure couldn't start it.
First fry. They said you're supposed to salt them before. Papa frita.
I think we're ready for Come on.
This was our last night with Mexico and with Carmen, so we just sat and enjoyed each other's company. We got a nice show from Carmen's niece and just reflected on our time here in Puebla.
No! Más motivación. You need more motivation?
En México es a petición del público.
Basically, it's like saying majority wins, and we all want you to sing.
We knew our van was heading back to Utah empty, so we got suckered into about every place and everywhere. We bought everything we could fit in that van because it was so cheap. Got a bunch of pottery. Here we had to get some bubble wrap so we could wrap everything up and send it
We always
home.
have to borrow Porter's money. We never have any.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We're eating in Mexico.
You miss Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, what's that?
Ab? You miss Thanksgiving?
What's it? It's Thanksgiving?
Today.
You miss Thanksgiving?
I don't even know.
That's 1 out of 6.
Tostada camarón.
Ivy's got a big old plate of rice and beans.
So we left our Airbnb and headed for Zumpango, Mexico. I've got friends in Utah that are going to help me figure this all out. Thought we were going to take the van to Costa Rica, but it just wouldn't work out. So I have a guy who wants to take his van to his house in Mexico, drop it off. He's going to pick up our van from Ricardo's house here in Zumpango and take it home. These guys really helped me out while I was down there. Ricardo's family was so excited for us to come. They had a whole huge meal prepared and they just treated us like kings. I can't get over the hospitality.
We have landed at, believe it or not, we're in Ricardo's grandma's formal dining room. They have a restaurant up front, and they were really excited to cook for us, and we're here. And like, we get juice. It's that color, and we don't know what anything is. This is going to be quite the experience. They're going to serve us food that we're going to eat. Good. We're getting fed like kings here. Ricardo's grandma. You like that, Ive?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like
Bean tostada? Sope. What are you gonna have?
Is yours spicy?
Chicken? Okay, big day today. We're heading out of Mexico. And I gotta say, we're all a little sad to leave Mexico. It's been an amazing place with amazing people. So we stayed at this house last night for free. Ricardo, they cooked us dinner, they brought us breakfast, just hospitality like you don't get anywhere. And so now we're heading to the airport in Mexico City, which is going to be an interesting event. And then we are going to Costa Rica, which, I don't know, it's got some big shoes to fill. Mexico was amazing, so we'll see how it goes. Where are you going?
Costa Rica. Call me? I don't know.
Ricardo's uncle had a van, but he wanted us to be comfortable, so he called one of his buddies who had this big Mercedes to take us to the airport and wouldn't let us pay him anything. I just don't understand why these people take care of strangers like they do.